Hey, Scotch Test Dummies, I'm Scott.
I'm Bart.
Our first NULU bourbon.
Thought you were speaking another language. We're going to test it. NULU.
Straight bourbon whiskey, 54% style.
Woo! All right, we are back. This is all silvered up wax. Is this from Texas?
No, NULU is...
Looks like a Dallas Cowboys cup.
I want to say maybe Tennessee.
Really? The craft way, quote, unquote. Come experience
might be
the
Kentucky.
craft way.
What's it say on there? You're looking. You're talking.
No, I can barely read
You're
anymore.
blabbing.
MGP bourbon. Wow, that's old school. Blended to give consistent flavors. Da-da-da-da-da. I can't see, and then it goes into small stuff, so I can't see where it's from.
Lawrenceburg, Indiana.
Yeah.
Oh, Kentucky is
Small
the other.
batch. Oh, right there, yeah.
Louisville,
Kentucky.
Louisville.
All right. Well, this is the Dallas Cowboys Silver. Very nice, though.
And this is a Kansas exclusive.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Jesus. It's throwing off silver, just like the Cowboys. Sorry if you're America's team.
What do the Cowboys and boy bands have in common? They both peaked in the 90s.
Oh, Aikman. You're not lying. You're not lying.
NULU has been around for a few years. I've seen several editions, several offerings, other reviewers hitting some of their bottles. So this is a NULU small batch bourbon whiskey, 54% ABV.
Oh yeah, Kansas exclusive. It's got our state map on it. 54%.
I did try an open bottle of this at R&J Discount Liquor here in Wichita.
Okay.
If you're in town, stop by.
They are good.
Yeah, which is why I bought this.
Okay.
Because I tried to see.
Wow, you tried it. That's good word from you then.
I mean, it depends here and there.
And it doesn't break when dropped.
I try a lot of samples there, and I'm like, yeah, that's not.
You're like, pass.
It's not bad. Yeah, pass. Don't.
Nose.
This one? Ooh, okay.
Ooh,
that one's worth a look.
Ooh, a positive noise. Speaking of that, by the way, got the Walking Dead mashup with Pulp Fiction shirt. You can come watch Bruno and I, the Scotch Test Dummies, on my other channel, which is Bonding with Board Games, and we are fighting zombies in the Walking Dead. Enough said. Back to you.
Well, I'm just looking because I had assumed. I knew they were using MGP at one point. I hadn't looked. I thought maybe they still are.
They are.
It says it's a very small batch of 4 to 6 year MGP bourbon was blended to give consistent flavors in each batch. Okay. So it doesn't even indicate that that they're distilling their own juice or that any of it's in here.
It was just blended.
It just says it's just blended MGP 4 to 6 year.
Okay. So is it different MGPs?
Yeah. A very small batch of 4 to 6 year MGP bourbon was blended to give consistent flavors.
Huh. Okay. Well, worked for High West, baby. High West. $32 million.
I don't remember. It was
way to market, baby. You guys killed it. Yeah, killed it.
Very high.
Nice.
Distilled by MGP. Bottled, it's just distilled by MGP and bottled by PCS Distilling.
Okay, MGP does some good juice. This smells great.
Yeah, nice nose.
Yeah.
Really typical bourbon.
Well, kind of, with a little bit more of a sweet, sugary curl. Huh.
Almost more grassy. Yeah, not typical bourbon.
I'll give you the grassy note. I feel like I'm in Southern California, like when I was down in San Diego, and you're getting a little bit of a sea breeze coming in, and then a sweet something. That's nice. I love San Diego.
All of the sewage dumping into the ocean.
No, San Diego was awesome, dude. And the temperature was always like 60 to 70. It was just beautiful.
There's a big line. I think it's actually on the Mexico side. There's a Mexico big sewage dump into the ocean just south of San Diego. Sometimes it drifts.
Oh, that's terrible.
Northerly. Yeah.
The Baja Peninsula?
Somewhere in there.
Come on, man. I love San Diego.
Stay classy, San Diego. Yeah, grassy, malty. Grassy, malty. Not really. Not so much of the bourbon brown sugars.
Very bourbon-esque on the taste. Again, meaning caramel, touches of oak, light oak, which is what I like, not heavy. Sugary, sweet.
Sweet caramels and brown sugars.
Very sippable.
Ooh.
I see why you picked this. Yeah. That's got a nice flavor.
Yeah.
MGP knows and what they're doing. They're just good.
Yeah.
Just tell them.
Well, but then, it does depend on who gets the whiskey and what they do with it as well. Mm-hmm. It's not just a baseline. Well, no, baseline is MGP does the whiskey.
When you get with them, they know what they're doing, and then you can manipulate it a little bit. Even like what Iron Root Republic does. Grab it, blend it in with some of your stuff, and voila.
That would be Saint's Alley.
Yes, it
not
would.
Iron Root.
Sorry, they call it Saint's Alley, but it is Iron Root. Good point.
Saint's Alley.
Saint's Alley. It's delicious.
Brown sugars, buttered caramel.
Ooh. With pecans.
Ooh.
Yeah. I get a little pecan sweetness.
Oh, yeah. Pecan clusters.
Yeah.
Bound by a caramel.
Yeah.
Buttery.
Goodness. Yeah. It's like they're clumped together when you got to break them. When you got like a cluster. Oh, you got to cluster those little clusters. God, I love that.
No, not getting any cherries. Sometimes with bourbons you get cherry. Not getting any cherries. I like the brown sugars, the caramels, the pecans, the butter. Popcorn, maybe slight, maybe
I can see a little bit of that popcorn flavor coming through.
Not no root beer
sweetness.
I don't think no root beer.
There's a sweetness, but I wouldn't put it toward the cola or the root beer.
Right.
That is interesting though. It's a nice corn kettle sweet.
Yeah. Nice, rich, thick palate.
Again, with the West Jolly's PPWC, the Proper Pour Whiskey Club, Colorado Springs. You guys rock. So,
I just had one of our Scotch Test Dummies.
You do? One of the originals. You got an OG.
That is, I think, the second.
Oh, really? That's the second? What was the OG, a little lower?
No, that might be the third. No, the first one we did had that, and then Scotch Test Dummies on the backside. They were double-sided.
You're right.
And then we got rid of one. I think we went to just Scotch Test Dummies.
because it was showing
spelled
through.
out.
Right.
And then this might be the third
one, got rid of the deal in the background because it messed with the photos.
Yeah. Well, the second one got rid of that. Yeah, very nice bourbon here. And the price point I don't remember, but it wasn't bad.
Okay. Yeah, that's nice. Good flavor.
Look, I had the others written on the bottle. I didn't write this one.
That's a nice bourbon.
It impressed me. It surprised me.
Yeah. Yeah, so you sip this in store, which, by the way, at least in Kansas, many other states, you can try. You can sample different things. And this one grabbed your attention.
Right, right.
Love it.
But,
well,
no, Blind,
Willis.
This one for MGP, I think, stands out in the better club of a lot of MGP releases.
Okay.
Of what people are doing.
95.5? This does not feel like a 95.5 MGP.
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I don't know.
The 95.5 was one of my favorites from MGP, and if memory serves, it's been a while, it was 95% like bourbon and then 5% rye, if I remember, was their blend. If I remember. If I'm wrong, put it in the comments. If the comments load up, it means I'm an idiot.
A little bit. So speaking of rye, it's a little bit of a spice on this one. Not bad.
Okay. I'm definitely more popcorn, kettle corn, though.
Yeah. I mean, it's not a wheated bourbon.
No.
There's a little bit, but it's not high peppery. A little bit of a pepper, a little bit of cinnamon.
Very nice, though.
Very nice.
Sugary.
I wouldn't say high rye mash bill.
No.
But rye mash bill.
Right. That's why I've kind of referenced the 95.5, if my memory serves. Before you go too far, I've been displaying our bamboo toppers. Yeah. So if you had this,
those are called barrel caps.
Barrel caps. You're like, you know what? I've had too much.
Rubber seal.
You put that in. You set it aside. It doesn't evaporate in the middle of the night. You can go to Scotch Test Dummies.
I would say within a week, maybe 2 weeks. I did have one that sat there for like a month, and the whiskey turned kind of cloudy and.
Did you still drink it?
I tasted it and then threw it away.
Oh, wasn't good.
But that took like a month. But overnight or within a week or two, these work great.
Perfectly. Yeah, I've come down and went, oh, look at this. There's a gift. And then I try to remember, what show are we filming? And then I'll taste it and go,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'll go, that was the NULU. That's good. Mm-hmm. Matter of fact, I'm going to pour just a touch more of the NULU.
Yep.
Why the name? What's it mean?
New
to you? NULU? His name's Lou?
I think it's after, they like Lululemon yoga pants.
Oh, who doesn't? Maybe.
And it's a slight version of that. It's NULU.
Maybe
Lululemon.
Or Buddy Boomer probably didn't like Lululemon yoga pants. Come on,
good.
Boomer, if you're watching, you agree. He's
Boomer,
husky.
I love you. I don't want to see you in yoga pants.
Nope, he's husky. There was always a button that looked like it was going to go.
Score it.
I like it. I like it a lot. 88.
That's where I'm at. Yeah, okay. Good, not great.
Right.
Getting up there.
It's tasty.
Definitely.
They did a good thing.
Yeah.
I like it.
And price range wasn't outlined. I want to say this was maybe $50.
It's a good price.
Between 40 and 60, somewhere in there.
Ooh.
What I would expect. Really,
I would want it closer to 40.
A lot of these. Yeah.
But it's
still not bad.
What I love is you tasted it blind at the store and were like, get it.
Well, not blind. I knew
sorry. You tasted it at the store and said, get it.
Yeah. And like I said, I taste quite a few samples there. I'm like,
and you're like,
nope, not good enough.
Nope.
Next. What's that one? All right, we'll take it. So yeah, it's definitely worth trying. I was surprised by it. I like it.
Give her a shot. And go check out Bonding with Board Games and watch us give a shot to the zombies, which we haven't found yet.
Let's wrap it up.
Scotch it! You Scotch gods.
Cilantro.
Dummies.
Found a couple.